Again, I'd like to welcome everyone and thank you for coming. I think it's going to be a pretty good demonstration today of what an active shooter scenario looks like. Hey, during this, there is going to be simulated gunfire. Okay, we have blanks. I promise there's going to be no real rounds. We've taken every precaution to make sure that's not going to happen. So without further ado, I think I've covered everything. Marcia, haven't I? I think I did everything I was supposed to do. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the demonstration now, guys.
Alrighty, Mike, go ahead and have a seat. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate that. As you know, we've had some conversations here lately.
Yeah.
We've got some issues with your attendance.
All right.
We talked in some previous conversations about, I guess you've got some things going on at home.
Yeah, I'm having some family issues right now.
Okay. And in those previous conversations, we talked about the importance of documentation.
Yeah, I've just been, I forgot about it, and I just had some other things going on where it wasn't a priority.
Okay. Unfortunately, due to the policies that we have here, without that documentation, the attendance has led us to where we are now. Unfortunately, we're going to have to separate at this time.
That's bullshit.
Try to calm down a little bit.
I've been a good
Mike.
employee here.
We understand, Mike, and we appreciate your service, but this attendance has just gotten out of control. Unfortunately,
I mean, second chance or something. I need something. I can't have this right now.
I do understand, Mike. We've discussed on several occasions, and we are at this point now. So once we leave here, we'll need you to take any of your personal items out of your locker.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
We just... Mike, no!
Help! Oh, my leg.
He's dead.
Help, please help.
He's dead. Did you hit the leg?
Yeah, it's just a leg.
Call EMS. We got 2 dead, 1 injured.
Got an active shooter, majestic theater, I need EMS. Active shooter, majestic theater, I need EMS.
Check the other room.
Hold on.
I gotta get up.
You good?
You go next room. Got 2 casualties in here.
Bud, can you talk to me? What's going on? What's going on in there?
Legs, just my leg.
Shot anywhere else?
No, just my leg.
Are you breathing okay?
Oh, I think so.
All right. There's 2 more fatalities in that store.
I got 1 confirmed.
No pulse. No pulse. No pulse on that one. Are you ready to stand, buddy?
Everybody safe in here? Okay. All right.
Let's get them out here. Gone. Still no pulse.
Still no pulse.
Check the other way.
Yep.
One there. I've got no pulse here. I got no pulse at all. That'll cover your head.
That's how quick it goes down, guys. That was about 5 minutes. Okay? That's how quick it really happens. So everyone that played a part in this, come back out here, would you please? Everyone that played a part, come back out here real quick, please. Go ahead, you guys can get up now. Where's the medics at? They're back there too. Come on, you guys got to get out here too. How about a round of applause for these guys? They put a lot of work into this. Thank you guys very much. I sincerely appreciate it. I hope I don't think I missed anyone. I think I told everyone thank you today, but thank you guys very much. So I know that seemed like really, really fast. And we did speed it up a little bit with the medics and some things. But as far as the shooter part of that, that's really how long an active shooter event takes. Within 3 to 5 minutes, it's done and over with. So he fired a total, I think, of 9 or 10 rounds in that. Law enforcement, I don't know how many they fired. They fired a few rounds when they come in. So you think about that. In a matter of 5 minutes, he cleared 3 rooms and fired 9 or 10 rounds. Law enforcement comes in and engages him. So I want to talk real quick about what we just saw. The scenario that we put on here in front of you. A couple different things. Number one, we often look at terminations, and a lot of times the Sheriff's Department or Police Department are called regarding terminations that businesses feel could turn violent or has that potential. So if you think you're going to do a termination that could potentially be violent, give us a call and let us know. We'll be happy to assist you in any way we can. Fight, flight, and freeze. It's the three natural responses. You're going to do one of those 3. You're going to fight, flight, or freeze. Okay. You saw the girl in the doorway. She walked in. The shooter shot. She froze. Right. So that could be your response. Freeze is not always a terrible thing. If you're in the line of the shooter, it's not a really good thing. You have to do something. This is difficult, but try to slow your thoughts down and rationally think through what may be the best option. Okay, our adrenaline gets pumping, our heart starts racing, and we get in that fight or flight syndrome, okay, and we lose focus. We need to slow down and rationally think through things and try to get through it as best we can. And the last thing I'm going to say on this slide is this. Just because you're shot doesn't mean you die, okay? Active shooter events are happening all over the country, unfortunately. Active attacker events, active killer events are happening everywhere. Just because you're shot, just because you're stabbed, does not mean that you die. Stay in the fight. Think of what keeps you alive, whether it be family, whether it be friends, whether it be whatever. But just because you're shot does not mean you die. Thank you very much for attending. I want to thank everyone that participated. I want to thank every one of you guys for attending. We enjoyed doing this for you, and hopefully you got something out of it. Thanks, guys.